Okay, here's a quick video on using these Desmos graphs in the project. Um, so that's just the generic calculator there. So if you just open that up, then you can start entering the items that were needed in that first section. But then, so here we have that complex area graph, and all that you need to do as far as working with this. So here's this is called a folder in here. It looks like a folder, and let me make the stuff just a little bit bigger. So it's got a bunch of things in there that you don't need to mess with. It's got data making this and so forth. So I just put it in a folder and collapse the folder because you don't need to worry about it. All you need to do is change S here to your 4-digit student number, and well, the last 4 digits, and I'll show you why. So here are all these dots. If I put in a different number here, like 2315, notice every time I added numbers, the dots changed a bit. And so each of you will get a different set of dots for this picture, and then you'll just need to start counting. And so you may not get the same number as somebody else. And as you count, it can be kind of hard in places. So like here, that's definitely 1, 2. You can have your system, but I noticed this looks like a fat dot. So if I just scroll, roll in, I could also click the zoom in here. But if I just scroll in there, I see that that's 2 dots. So if you have a question as to whether, and these are pretty close together over here too, you can always zoom in if you're wondering if there's more than 1 dot kind of right in that spot. So I have 2 places where a couple dots are really close together. So when I count, I just want to be very careful about that. But so I'll just count those dots, and then I will do my screenshot of this, and again, just to remind you, this is in a few places. It's under some of the how-to stuff, but if I want to get this picture of this thing with my name up here and so forth, it's very simple. All I have to do is I think on almost every computer, there's the control key and there's a print screen key or something very similar. You can always do a Google search on that. And so I hold down the control key. It's CTRL. I click the print screen key while holding down the control key, and notice something flashed. It's letting me know it did something. And then if I open up something to write in, so I have LibreOffice somewhere here. LibreWrite, yeah, there we go. If I click on that, so there's my document. Sooner or later, there it is. I can go in here and I can start typing stuff, right? And or maybe I've already typed some things in there. And then if I want to place this picture, I can just do a paste now. After I did that, Control C, or not Control, the print screen. And then once I have it in here, also notice, it's really big and so forth. Well, I've got these control bars here, and I can just kind of grab this and make it smaller so I can, so it it doesn't take up so much. Now I still want it readable, but I can make it smaller like that, and other things I can do to help make it smaller. Now I need to leave this part in, but I can crop it. And again, all your word processing softwares will allow you to crop pictures just right in them. Mine is this little symbol here. It says crop, and it changed the look of those control points. And so what I want to do is I'm just going to grab that one and bring it down here so that my name still shows in the Desmos, and I'm going to bring it over here. So I get rid of the stuff I don't need. And I could even, since my name's over here, if I wanted to, and there's no graph that's interesting here, I could even, if I wanted, bring it clear over like this. But I don't really need to, so I'll bring it back. And so notice, it's not, it's not really gone. It's just cropping that image. And so there I've got my nice image, and I can click outside of it. And once I do, then I can always kind of grab it and move it around a little bit to help center it and make it look a little better. Okay, so that's the area, the original area one. And well, let's go back here. If I then I'm doing the Louisville count. I guess it's taken a little while to there it is. There's a lot to load. But again, you see, I have all these points. Well, if I change this, it may take a moment for the dots to change because it's got a lot of thinking to do, but there they did. And so now I can, if that was the last 4 digits of my student number, I could, start counting all these. And again, if I need to zoom in or something like that to make sure, or other things like, I don't know, here's one, this one here, it's kind of right on the line. This one's very close to the line. So again, I could zoom in to try to figure out, is that one inside or outside? That one looks to be inside, but that one looks to be outside. And so then I can just unzoom, I can scroll back out with my mouse and, again, get this to be a nice size picture. That looks pretty good. Once again, I do my control print screen, and there it took the picture, and I can go back to my writing document and hit enter here somewhere. Okay, there we go. And I write a little more about the stuff having to do with this new picture, and and then I paste that in there. I used the Control V to paste that time. And once again, I can size the thing. I usually try to size it by the corners, because if you do that, then the ratios of everything stay the same. So it tends to look better. So I've got that, and then once again I can go here and get rid of stuff that I don't need. So I can get rid of that and get rid of that, and there we go. And so that's that's what you need to do with these Desmos links here to these graphs. You don't have to do a lot of calculation yet. Next project you'll do more, but you don't have to do much on these last two. Just put in your last 4 digits of your student number, wait for the points to change, and then do your counting. So there we go.